The SdKfz 222 armored car was used by Germany in the 1930s and during World War II. What does SdKfz stand for? Well, it's an abbreviation for Sonderkraftfahrzeug, which is German for special purpose vehicle. More specifically, it's ein leichter Panzerspähwagen, which means light armored reconnaissance vehicle. The 222 has a smaller, open-topped turret that sports a 20mm cannon and an MG-34 machine gun. It served throughout the war and saw action in Europe, North Africa, and the Eastern Front against Russia. My Sonderkraftfahrzeug 222 is made by Atlas. It's in 1/43rd scale, so it goes reasonably well with O-gauge trains. Plus, it's in my favorite color, Panzer Gray. This came from a seller in France and was just about $11 at current exchange rates. Shipping was the real expense, but it was still cheaper than any American seller on eBay. It's boxed and attached to a nice display base within a clear plastic case. Part of me wanted to leave it as a sealed mint-in-box example, but I also wanted to play with it. There are a lot of separate pieces to this model. The headlights, antenna, exhaust system, spare tire, turret plus its weapons are all painted well and very nicely detailed. The graphics, the unit markings, and German insignias are all painted and super crisp. My best years for building models were when I was in high school, and I could never have made anything this good, especially at this smaller size. I usually made tanks in 1/35th scale, which is quite a bit bigger than this. I experienced just one tiny little hiccup with this model, and that was removing it from its base. I've never seen a screw head like this before, so I had to make my own tool to fit the triangular slot. A bent nail eventually became a screwdriver after some work with a rotary tool. Now I just have to make sure not to throw out the bent nail. The 223 armored car was very similar to the 222, but instead of the 20mm cannon, it had only the MG-34 machine gun in an even smaller turret. It was still a reconnaissance vehicle, but it carried more radio equipment, so hence the large antenna frame mounted to the hull. I bought mine from the same seller in France who sold me the 222, and this model is very similar to the first, but a longer range must have become a priority at some point, as this 223 carries 5 extra fuel containers, or jerry cans, mounted on the exterior. The graphics and details are still top-notch, and the external canvas tarps also hint to longer missions. I'm extremely happy with the quality of these models from Atlas. I think they're a great addition to both my layout and my collection. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.